I'll show you. I put some water on the desk here. We'll put 2 prongs into it. And see, it's detecting that there's water on the desk right now, and it's sending us the alarm. So you don't need to have that much water for it to detect it. Hey, welcome to another video of Benafrican Cichlids. So company INKBIRD here sent me some project to test and review for us in the fish room. So the first project that we have here is those water leak sensor. So that could be pretty useful to save you from damage from a tank leaking around your house. And then to monitor this, they send me a gateway. So that's a Wi-Fi gateway. So you can also run thermometer and hygrometer with it. But for our case here, we're going to run the water leak sensor. So this can monitor up to 9 devices into your house. So the model number of this tool here is the IBS-M2. This gateway here comes in the box with the wire to plug it in and the adapter. So that's a USB plug on this side, and that's a USB-C on this side here. So this stays always powered up with the electricity in your house. There's no battery function in this, so this stays plugged in. This will tell you the temperature of where it is in your room here, and also the percentage of humidity. So if you use that in your fish room, you can monitor the temperature of your fish room, and then you know if you have to put a dehumidifier in there if it's get too moist in your room so you don't grow molds. On the other side here, this is what the device monitor. So right now we're at output 7, and it's monitoring a water leak sensor that are already installed somewhere else in the house. But we're going to review this one too, and I'll show you how to set this one up. There is also the little symbol of those water leak sensor here. It's gonna have a little line all the way around if it have some water touching it. So you'll be able to scroll through your channel here like this and see exactly which one is sending an alarm. So there's the Wi-Fi if you need to reset your Wi-Fi here. Fahrenheit and Celsius button is the second button, and then the third button is to shut off your alarm or change channel. Be careful though, because there's also an R on there, so if you hold this for more than 5 seconds, then it's gonna wipe out all the sensor and you're going to have to reinstall everything into the device. So this gateway here, you'll have to go into the INKBIRD app and then install it into your device here. So I'll go back here. So if after you open the app, then you press the plus button here, and then you're going to look for this device here. So that's the IBS-M2. So that would be this device that you would install. And then after you install it, you have to connect it to your Wi-Fi, and it can only connect to the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi signal that you have in your house. So make sure that this is connected to that. You can rename the device too. So I named mine Fish Room Protection. So this is the IBS-M2. You can also take a picture if you want a picture of the room or what it's monitoring, or that's a neat little feature. It'll tell you the temperature that it's been monitoring through the day and the humidity that it's been monitoring. And at the top here, there's the home button, and then there's all those sensors, up to 9 units that you can plug into it or connect to it. And then at the bottom here, now you can switch from Fahrenheit to Celsius. You can put an alarm. You can watch the alarm history, and then temperature. You can set it up if you need some calibration for the temperature or something like this, and the interval that it's recording. The water sensor model number is the IRS-WD1. Here I'm gonna show you what's in the box. So when you open the box, usually you'll have the Wi-Fi sensor flyer on top here. So you remove that, and that comes with the sensor, and it also comes with a little screwdriver because it doesn't come with batteries pre-installed. So you'll need 2 AAA for this. I'll install our batteries right in here. This door here comes with a little rubber seal so that if there's water splashing, it won't be able to get into your battery compartment. Those screws are pretty small. Okay, so after I put the battery, I don't know if you guys heard that little beep here. It was just to say that the device was on. So now there's those little rubber pieces. Take those off. Those are just protection for shipping. Those are actually your sensors. So if the water touch 2 of those prongs, it's gonna send you the alarm. Now I tested the device and left the first one I tested. I left those little rubber protection pads on there, and what was happening, it's the water couldn't quite make its way underneath, and it wasn't sending the alarm even if I put it straight into the water. So don't forget to take those out. Okay, now we don't need a screwdriver anymore. So now we're going to set this device here. So the first thing you want to do is press the plus button after you're in the app and underneath this gateway. So we'll press the plus button. Now it's trying to detect a sensor. It already detected it. If it didn't, then you can press this little button here. It would show a little red light for a second. And now it's going to tell me that it wants to put it at number 9. So we'll put it at number 9. Confirm. Okay, so now we have this sensor connected here. Now we can press this little button here. The red light's gonna appear. It's gonna beep, and it should make your gateway beep to tell you that it's connected. There we go, that was the beeping. Now in this little lid here, I don't know if you can see that, but I put some water in here, and we're just going to be able to see that this device is working. So I'm gonna put it in here. So it's beeping here, and it also beeped over here, and on my phone it's showing that the sensor number 9 is sending an alarm. This is why it's red. As soon as you remove it and you wipe it down, it'll stop, or you can cancel the alarm too by pressing the button here. I'll make it an alarm again. There you go, I pressed the button and then it canceled the alarm. It still shows the alarm on the phone though. Okay, now if you want to give this device a name here, you're gonna press the number, so it's number 9. Oh, I'm gonna change the name of it. So we're gonna go here at the bottom. I don't know if you saw this here. This other window here are just for the record history for the alarm. So we want to press this one. So now we're going to rename this one here. So it's going to be Fish Room 2. Confirm. So now this shows us that it's monitoring. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you too, I forget. I don't think I have enough water here, but if you put this in here, that's gonna actually, the circle here is gonna be blue going around if it touched some water. You can also add and remove device. So I don't want to remove any device, but if I wanted to, I can press this button here. And now I have all those devices that I put different name to it, so I know where they are in the house. So I could click on there and remove one if I want to, or I can remove all of them. We're gonna go back, more setting. This is where you're gonna be able to rename this machine here, the gateway, and then it can send you notification if it's been offline and you don't have a signal for it for more than 30 minutes or an hour or whatever, and it'll tell you on your phone that it's out of power. So after you install the device and you put them through your house here, you're going to want to press this button, and when you press this button, it's going to send an alarm to this unit here. It's to make sure that it's have enough strong signal to be able to connect and talk to it. Now this is some example where you're going to put your sensor. So I get one on the floor on this side of the fish room, and then I get one on this side of the fish room as well. If you have a couple tanks, you can also put one right in the middle of both tanks. This is not just useful for the fish room, this is also useful for into your laundry room. You can have one on the floor here. Will detect leak by your laundry, but also by your sump pump, for if the water would be rising too high. And here I would be able to monitor it, and even if I'm at work, I'll know that the water is rising and I have to rush back home. So if you're interested in getting yourself some of those products, you can find them at INKBIRD.com or at shop.inkbird. Also, let me know. I've been filming some of the parts in the video for the hands-free stuff with those Ray-Ban stories. So can you tell the difference in between the phone and the stories? Let me know in the comment below. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.